Hey there everybody and welcome. My name is Rick USA here with AirgunWeb, your home for old school airgun reviews where we tell you the facts, not fluff. Yeah, we're back in the studio again today, guys. And first of all, I want to say a huge thank you for your patience between the heat that we've been having and me still going through chemo. Yeah, this is about what I can give you guys right now until I can get back out of the range. But we do have a bunch of some really cool unboxings and we're going to jump right into it. I've been teasing this one for a while and I've already done a bunch of videos already on the Notos. But we're going to unbox this, we're going to review this gun right here, and then we're going to box it up and send it over to Airgun Angie, and she's going to run it through the grip program. So this is a brand new Notos sent to us by Umarex USA. Let's get into it. All right, well, let's see what we got here. You guys already know I love the Notos. It's a micro carbine. It is regulated, which to me, in this form factor, is really pretty cool. Let's see what we got in here in the box. Now, I haven't really done an unboxing of this gun. I've kind of showed it to you guys, but let's see exactly what you get, like brandy new, right? So this is what we got. We've got lots of plastic. We have our manual and all our goodie gear there. We've got our fill probe and our screws for our stock and our magazine. We'll get to that in a minute. And then we have the Notos itself. Okay, there we go. And we've got our stock. Let's get that. We're going to get all this out and then we'll put it together. Okay. All right. Let's set that right over here. We'll close this up. How do we want to do this? Give me a minute. I'll be right back. All right. Let's see what we got here. All right. It came with some oils on it. So we'll wipe those off. And we've got our ready air compressor. In fact, we just did a rebuild video of this. If you guys haven't seen that, check it out. I really like the fact that this compressor is meant to be rebuilt by the end user. In 30 minutes, you can go from like not working to working, and that's pretty awesome. Rebuild kits are just a few O-rings. Super easy to work on. No oil, no water. It's got a computer-controlled heat system in it so that when it gets too hot, it'll shut off, it cools down, and then you can fire it up when it cools off again. So very, very cool. I love the fact that you can actually rebuild it just yourself without any special tools. That's very cool. So if you haven't seen the rebuild video, check that out. We're going to use that to fill our gun up today when we get to that point, right? Okay. So there is our, essentially the receiver and the pistol grip. All right, so if you wanted to get the pistol grips and the sights, you can certainly do that. And then you've basically got a really long pistol. That's not my favorite way of shooting the Notos. I mean, certainly can do it, but I really like it as a micro carbine, and that's how they ship it, and I think it makes the most sense to go that way with it. So let's go ahead and put it together. We've got 4 screws. We're going to need our fill probe here in a minute. All right, so we've got 4 Allen screws. All right. Let's see, what size are they? They are going to be 2. So 2 mil. Okay, go ahead and slide these together. It goes in really snug, which is great. We'll go like this, I think. Okay. All lined up here. One of the things you'll want to do is don't go all the way tight with these yet. Let's get them all started and make sure you're not cross-threading. These are all machine screws, so if they're not going in easy and they feel like they're kind of have more resistance than they should, stop, because you don't want to cross-thread these. Like that one. We may need to align that a little bit better. Let's see here. Let's try that. All right, there we go. Go ahead and tighten these up. Now, if you were going to go straight to the range, you would definitely need to put an optic on this. So out of the gate, it's designed for you to drop an optic. I would go with like, I don't know. When I first got this, when we did it last year at Airgun Expo, I had a 1:4 Hawk Vantage. No, it was a Hawk Endurance 1:4. And that was a great optic for this because you had really quick target acquisition, but you had a little magnification too. And we used the dickens out of that. It worked really, really well. But something like that would be really cool. Now, right in the breech, we have our single shot tray. So you don't need to run the mag unless you want to. Let's see, our safety is there. Okay. Yep, that's looking good. And we have our adjustable stock. So you could go ahead and mount a scope on this. That would be a long way, wouldn't it? Probably want to use, you're going to use a rifle scope. Yeah, that'd be fine. I like the little 1:4 because you have a long eye relief, but if you went with a regular rifle scope, that would be fine too. One of the things I did notice when putting a scope on here is there's not a lot of drop here on the receiver, so you'll want to use higher mounts. I mean, I know the convention is get it as low the bore as you can, but if you don't have any drop here on the buttstock, it makes it really hard and uncomfortable. So you're going to want to have high enough mounts so that you're not jammed up on your neck and makes it uncomfortable to shoot. So there you go. That's basically it. Now, we're not ready to shoot though. Before we shoot this, we got to top it off. Now, this has a fill probe, and I do believe we take up to 250 bar. Let's just verify that. Should have it right here on the side. 250 bar, so 3625 PSI, and it has a fill probe that has the quick disconnect built right on, which is awesome. So let's go ahead, plug that in, and we're going to go ahead and set our pressure on our compressor here. Okay, that is all out of frame. I'm going to scooch that over a little bit. Does that work? That works. No, we're not going to worry about that dangling around. All right, now, the Ready Air comes with a relatively short pigtail, this little guy right here. So I have an extension, and this extension has a filter. Just something I like to do is have a filter on these, and again, having a little extension lets you be able to reach a little bit further. So there you go, pretty simple. I'm going to go ahead and set the pressure. So first thing we need to do is set this to 3625, and we just hit set, and just hit the up arrow. We were at 3,000, so we'll go to 3625. Oops, too far. There it is, set. Okay, now we'll go ahead and connect this up. We're going to put our safety on, and we're going to cock it. The first time you fill a PCP, sometimes you need to cock it because the hammer can be holding the valve open. Just to be safe, or just to make sure we're going to put air in it, we'll go ahead and cock it. It is on safe, it is unloaded, so we're good to go there. So we can go ahead and hit go, and let's see what happens. We're putting air in. Okay. Now that's going to take a while to cool down. So we're going to let that cool down, and we'll come back and we'll go ahead and wrap this up. Okay, so there you go. From like dead empty to full, it was about 5 minutes to fill. Topping off is going to take a lot less time, obviously. Yeah, that's it. So this is our Notos. Now what we need to do is go get some pellets and go do some shooting, which is going to be our next video. We're going to do our full review. We're going to go run it to the paces, old school airgun review for Umarex USA. I want to say thank you to those guys for sending this out. And yeah, and then when we're done with that, is going to go over to Airgun Angie, and you guys can get the full grip review and see what she thinks of it, because I know she's been really wanting to get her hands on it. Guys, that's going to be it. If you have any questions, let us know. We'll do the best we can in the comments to answer them and get back to you. And yeah, we've got more videos coming your way, more unboxing, more setup, more fun stuff here in the studio. And again, I want to say thank you for you guys and your patience, because when the weather is better and I am better, I will be getting back out to the range and having some fun out there. But for now, we're going to be doing some studio work. So again, I want to say thank you for putting up with me this year. It's been a hard year. Yeah, hard couple years, but thank you guys. You guys have been great viewers. That's going to be it for now. My name is Rick Utzer here with AirgunWeb, your home for old school airgun reviews, and where we tell you the facts, not fluff. Thanks for watching.